There's something that we're not seeing.
You did this.
Open the door! There's nowhere to go! Where is he? Oh, yes.
Hey guys, so I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys. What happened to your Saw series that you were doing? I am still doing the Saw series. There are a lot to get through, so we gotta get going on these. So today we're gonna be talking about Saw number 2. I did review the first one. If you haven't seen it yet, I will link it down below. And I'm hoping to do these a little bit more closer together than I have been. I was also thinking about doing like Final Destination Fridays. Let me know if you like that idea. Because I now have seen all of them. I didn't even know there was a 5th one. I know, true horror fan right here. But I was thinking I could review all the Final Destination movies as well. I think I did review the final, I forget which ones I have reviewed already. I'll check that out, and then if I haven't, then we will do a Final Destination series as well. So Saw number 2 is the second in the series, obviously, and it pretty much, you know, follows the storyline of Jigsaw and the detectives, and this trap is best known for the needles. I think Saw 2 is one of the most famous Saw films because of the needle scene, and I personally have seen this one the most frequently, like the most times out of any of the Saw movies, and so I'm kind of a little drained on this one, but it is a really good one. I really liked the plot of the 8 people that are in the house, and they're breathing in this kind of poison, and there is combination to the safe that has an antidote in it, and the numbers to the safe are in the back of their minds. So all the 8 people that are in the house are related in some way, not related family-wise, but like they're all tied together in some way, and the detective's son is actually in there as well, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I think we've all seen this one, have we? But anyway, the son ends up being the son of the detective of the guy who I don't know how to phrase things. The detective basically was like a shady detective, and he kind of framed all these people for their crimes, and so they kind of could take revenge on the son if they chose to once they figured out who he was. I think one of my favorite traps in this one is the arm thing where she sticks her arms up in the blades. Why would you do that? I don't even... Oh my god, people. I did really love this one when I first saw it, but then as more and more came out, it ended up being not one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones is 4, 5, and 6, I think. The series progresses. I think it's harder to follow the plot. You really have to watch them kind of close together to really understand, although they do a good job as far as like recapping everything that went down, or kind of doing flashbacks so you kind of get what's happening. So this was the highest grossing film out of the first 2, so this one did a lot better than the first one, and I think the first one's always going to be like a classic. It's always going to be a favorite of a lot of people because it's more subtle than the rest of them. There's less going on in the first one than any of the other ones. Sometimes the other ones get a little too hectic and stuff, but this one I think maintains a lot of that subtleties and a lot less plot than the other ones, but this one definitely starts to take on more and more plot as it goes along. Let me know your thoughts on Saw 2 and the Saw series in itself, and I will be filming the 3rd one soon. Hopefully I won't let weeks go by before I do that, because I do want to finish up this series. And let me know if you want me to wait until this series is over before starting the Final Destination series, because then I would pretty much only be reviewing Saw and Final Destination, and we don't want that. We want me to review other things too, right? So let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I'll be waiting in the dark when the pain finally kills you. Tiptoe through the tulips.